John Cena is a marketing machine on the level of Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold. The man's likeness is a license to print money, and with that, a very specially handled image has been generated for him. Sometimes, though, Cena lets loose. Sometimes Cena does things that just feel real. That's why we're here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join the notification squad. 1. The Rock's Notes. So it goes without saying that The Rock is one of the best promo men in pro wrestling history. The man could read the terms and conditions of iTunes and make it seem interesting. But he needs notes. When John Cena saw that, he pounced. In the lead up to their WrestleMania 28 match, John Cena opened up an episode of Raw by coming out in full-on rapper persona. Cena already scored major props with that, but it got even better. The week prior, The Rock was caught on live TV having bullet points on his wrist for his promo. Cena's response in his rhyming? "If you get stuck singing your song tonight, Rock, it's all in the wrist." That came deep from Cena's gut, and it was so damn good. 2. The Who? The Miz has made massive strides with people backstage and the WWE fans in the past few years. Having said that, he still seems annoying to be around in real life. That might have fueled this barb from Cena. During the build to their WrestleMania 33 tag match, Miz hosted a Miz TV segment where he decided to rag on John Cena. As you do. Miz's mistake came when he accused Cena of politicking backstage to get what he wants. Cena obliterated that assumption by saying that if he had that power, he wouldn't be facing The Miz at WrestleMania. He'd be facing The Undertaker. Game, set, match, Mr. Mezzanine. 3. The $1 billion behind. Newer WWE fans might think this to be insane, but there was a time where Stephanie McMahon wasn't an ice queen. Heck, she let John Cena slap her ass. In a segment that would never, ever happen now, Cena somehow managed to convince the boss's daughter to get her ass slapped by the young upstart. We guess serenading her with an objectifying rap song is one way to do it. Why was this candid? Well, Cena reacted basically how anybody would to slapping Steph's butt, with utter glee. If WWE's continuity lasted past a few weeks, this would have been the impetus for the Triple H-John Cena rivalry. 4. The Roman Reigns feud. Alright, so this is more of a collection of moments. But damn it, we think the collective slaughtering of Roman Reigns in this feud is so great. In the segments they had together, Reigns would fail at every opportunity he could to get a verbal jab at Cena. Like a master boxer, Cena would dodge the punches and respond with monster counters. If we really had to pick, we suppose that Cena capitalizing on Reigns' flubbing of his lines was the best. Honestly though, this entire feud was one big continuous destruction of WWE's next big thing. And we loved it, until, Cena lost at no mercy. 5. Massachusetts pride. Nobody ever said John Cena had to necessarily come off well in these moments. Here's one where he seems like a whiny fool. The summer of 2011 was where CM Punk became a megastar. With his pipe bomb promo and stealing our attention week after week, Punk raised his stock tenfold. In his final promo on John Cena before their legendary match at Money in the Bank 2011, Punk climaxed the promo by referring to John Cena as the New York Yankees. It obviously rings true to the champ because he socked the Chicago native in the jaw for his comments. Damn, those Boston Red Sox fans are touchy, aren't they? Pop quiz, John Cena has captured nearly every single championship in the WWE, except for one. What is the one championship that has eluded his grasp? Save the Cruiserweight Championship because he's huge, brah, and the women's titles because, duh. 6. Shutting down CM Punk. We might be biased being based out of Montreal and all, but a lot of memorable wrestling moments seem to happen in this city, eh? In the go-home show to their War at Night of Champions, John Cena and CM Punk clashed in a war of words moderated by Bret Hart. Not only was it an explosion of wrestling talent in the ring, but also plenty of great quotes. Punk had a few good ones, but we're giving this round to Cena. Why? He perfectly pointed out the selfishness of CM Punk's character. When Punk said he wanted change, all he really meant was make CM Punk a star. There's the KO punch. 7. His heel turn. We're not inside the head of John Cena, but we're certain he's tired of getting the same comments from people. Are you on steroids? Why do you have such weird house rules? Most of all though, why don't you turn heel? It's clear that at this point, Cena is never going to turn heel. To finally shut people up, Cena did a brief heel turn back in 2013. And by brief, we mean blink and you miss it. The night after WrestleMania 29, he was trying to get the crowd pumped up for the show. He was struggling, but the crowd came to life when Cena turned his foot a few times, signaling his first and only heel turn. We see what you did, Cena, you sly bastard, you. 8. Offing the show off. Alright, so the way this segment ended was pretty crappy. Well, really, if we think about it, the photoshopped images in the segment were also pretty silly, but fear not. Cena does have a great part, it just comes near the end. On the New Year's Eve 2012 edition of Raw, Cena interrupted a celebration hosted by Dolph Ziggler and AJ Lee. When Ziggler gave Cena crap for having a bad year, Cena responded by summing up Ziggler's career and, yeah, the way Cena puts it, it was pretty pathetic. If that wasn't enough, he made Ziggler seem like nothing more than an egomaniac who could never accept blame for his losses. Dolph Ziggler, meet your burial plot. 9. He loves his job. Let's be clear, the real star of the Summer of Punk was definitely CM Punk. But that's not to say that John Cena didn't have his own great moments, like this one. After failing to put away Punk at Money in the Bank 2011, Vince McMahon was set to fire Cena per his threats before the match. However, before the boss could fire him, Cena launched into a tightly focused and intense promo explaining why he didn't take the easy way out. He also showed how much he loved wrestling, making a veiled threat to jump ship to TNA if fired. Honestly, Cena would never be fired by WWE, but damn it, Cena made you believe it for a split second with how good he was here. 10. Attacking a referee. If people think that John Cena is hated nowadays, then they obviously didn't experience ECW One Night Stand 2006. On that night, John Cena was public enemy number 1, facing off against ECW legend Rob Van Dam for the WWE title. With the entire crowd against him, Cena was especially angry in this match, probably acting the most heel-like he's ever been in his 13-plus years as a hero. This bubbled over when he attacked a referee who was only doing his job by breaking a submission hold where RVD was in the ropes. Cena wasn't mad at the ref, he was mad at us. By the way, this is what the Embrace the Hate storyline with Kane should have been. Less Zack Ryder burying and more evil Cena, please. You can't see John Cena, but you can see this quiz answer. The one title Cena hasn't captured is the Intercontinental Championship. Granted, we're sure he'll get it before he hangs up his jorts because he's John Cena, but nonetheless. That's it for our list. What's your favorite moment on the list? Was there any we left out? We think this goes to show that when Cena wants to turn up the heat, he's unstoppable. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TheSportster for more awesome content. Thanks for watching.